This is Andi Purewal for Boxing News. I'm joined by Bozy Ennis here in Philadelphia. Bozy, how are you?
I'm good, and you, my brother?
I'm very well, thank you. Obviously, your son Jaron getting ready for a rematch. Nobody was expecting, but here we are. How different of a performance, how different of a night do we see from when they first shared the ring?
Oh, it's going to be different. The reason why it's going to be different, because the first time when he fought him, he was just going for the knockout. You know what I mean? Because he knocked most everybody out anyway. You know what I mean? He figured that Karen was going to fight, and he didn't fight. He danced around and moved and ran and all that stuff. So I heard they made a statement up there like he going to fight this time. So if he fight this time, he going to sleep.
What would you rather then? Would you rather him stand there and trade a little bit more and fight, or would you rather him maybe box in a similar manner to the first fight, but it allows your son the chance to show the development and the learning?
That's what I'm saying. I'd rather for him to do what he was doing is okay. But fight, though. He wasn't really fighting. You know what I mean? He was fighting. He was doing a lot of moving and then throwing little shots every now and then tie him up. You know, we come to fight. We didn't come for that.
How much frustration do you feel in terms of this fight having to be the one to go ahead? Because I know you guys wanted unifications, you wanted other big names. Is this where the IBF needed just to take a look and think, we've seen it once, it was a dominant performance from your son. It wasn't the fight we needed to see.
No, we didn't. No, not really though. But we had to accept it because it was the mandatory. You know what I mean? But you're gonna see a different situation this time. You know what I mean?
I've spoken to you previously about the Brian Norman fight, so we don't need to revisit that, but I'm interested to get your thoughts why Mario Barrios never accepted terms which were offered to your son to potentially fight.
What I heard about Mario Barrios was that when the time came around, that he said that his girl was having a baby or something like that. That's why he didn't fight. That's what I heard. And then later on down the line, there was no baby. So I don't know that's how he got out of that.
I was going to say, because Mario's fighting next week.
That's what I'm saying, but I'm talking about before that. You know what I mean? And that's what's going around. And I asked some people about it. People said, no, the girl ain't had no baby. Like that, So
obviously with the future then, provided Saturday goes to plan one fight at a time, but if he comes through, are you confident, even though it's different sides of the fence now, Eddie can come to an agreement with PBC and get deals over the line for these unifications?
That's what Eddie been trying to do, offering all types of money. You know what I mean? But you remember this, we with a different promotion now. And I don't know if they want us to get them titles. You know what I mean? You know how they, you know what I mean? You know, they can stop you from getting them titles. You know what I mean? We're not a mandatory for that. WBC or the WBO or the WBA, you know what I mean? But they can make the fight, make them fighters if they want to.
So let's say then, when you first teamed up with Eddie Hearn, what gave you the confidence that he could still maybe deliver those fights, even though you wouldn't be under the same promotional banner?
It's because it's the way the Eddie maneuvers, man. He's a great promoter, man. You know what I mean? He know what he's doing, man. And then everything he said he was going to do with us, he done it. You know what I mean? And he tries. See, one thing about it, as long as you try, he tried to get them fights, offering them all sorts of money. So that's who you want to be with, a guy like that.
Oscar De La Hoya has come out on social media today and suggested a fight between Jaron and Vergil Ortiz Jr. in a Matchroom versus Golden Boy 5 versus 5 event. A fight that you'd be interested in, a fight with Vergil Ortiz up at 154?
They already asked about that, and they said they turned it down.
As in Golden Boy turned it down?
I don't know if it was Golden Boy, but I don't know who it was. They said they turned it down. We'll fight him in a heartbeat.
But when did that happen, if you don't mind me asking?
Huh?
When did that happen? When did that occur?
That a few days ago. Yeah, it was up on what you call.
That's news to me then. So on that note, if the fight was to be revisited, a fight you'd be happy with, and what would happen in a fight?
We've been trying to fight Vergil. You know what I mean? And they were saying like 3 to 4 years down the line. That was way back, though.
One other name that's been mentioned is Ryan Garcia. A fight we could see if Ryan was to move up to 147?
Well, I like that. I like Ryan Garcia, too, because Ryan Garcia got the bigger name than a lot of them other guys, like the ones that got the WBC and 147, and the one that got the WBA and WBO. His name is bigger than them guys.
Bozy, I appreciate your time. I know the team's about to leave, so thank you. Good luck on Saturday.
You're welcome. I appreciate you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.